when a pod of hungry orcas surrounded a defenseless whale calf in the Pacific Ocean, a group of scientists on a research vessel watched in horror. No one could intervene to save the baby from its inevitable doom. The marine predators were ready to deliver their fatal strike when suddenly enormous dark silhouettes emerged from the ocean depths. What happened next shocked everyone. It all began on one of those quiet dawns when the sea resembles a mirror and the sky slowly turns to gentle shades of pink. A group of marine biologists out on another expedition to study gray whale migration had no idea they would witness an event that would shake the scientific world. Their research vessel was slowly cutting through the waves when the crew's attention was drawn to an unusual sight. In the rays of the rising sun, they noticed a solitary figure that seemed lost in the endless ocean. It was a blue whale calf, offspring of the largest animal ever to exist on Earth. But instead of a majestic giant, before them was a helpless creature desperately in need of assistance. The baby looked exhausted and disoriented, its movements becoming increasingly sluggish, its plaintive cries piercing the morning silence. The experienced biologists immediately knew something was wrong. The calf was too young to travel alone. At this age, calves completely depend on their mother's milk and protection. The crew frantically scanned the horizon searching for the calf's mother, but the ocean remained empty. Hours passed, and the situation grew more concerning. The calf, clearly exhausted, continued its desperate attempts to find its mother, swimming further into the open ocean. Suddenly, the ocean's calm was shattered. The appearance of a group of orcas made the observers' hearts freeze in terror. These marine predators, known for their ruthless hunting efficiency, had discovered easy prey. Black and white bodies began methodically surrounding the defenseless calf, gradually tightening their circle. The scientists aboard the vessel found themselves helpless witnesses to an unfolding tragedy. The orcas moved with coordination honed by centuries of evolution. Their tactics were flawless. 3 predators circled the calf, creating whirlpools and disorienting it, while others approached from different directions for the attack. The baby, losing orientation, helplessly spun in place, trying to track all enemies simultaneously. The largest orca, the pod's leader, chose its moment and launched the first attack. Its powerful jaws, capable of snapping steel cable, closed on the baby's tail fluke. It jerked sharply downward, trying to drag the calf underwater where other pod members waited for their prey. A cry of pain and fear echoed across the water's surface, making even seasoned sailors on the research vessel shudder. The calf's fate seemed sealed, but at that moment, something incredible happened that made all observers hold their breath. From the ocean depths, like ancient guardians, massive dark silhouettes appeared. A group of humpback whales, creatures that usually avoid confrontation with orcas, deliberately intervened in the course of events. Their appearance resembled a scene from ancient legends when mighty protectors come to aid the weak. 4 humpback whales, each the size of a railway car and weighing tens of tons, literally surfaced from the depths right under the orcas, disrupting their battle formation. The sea around the calf turned into a true battlefield. The huge tail flukes of the humpbacks, sized like small airplanes, struck the water with such force that they created 10-foot waves, confusing the predators. Their 15-foot pectoral fins, covered with sharp barnacles, became formidable weapons. One strike from such a fin could seriously injure even an experienced orca. The water around boiled and foamed, and the sounds of battle carried for many miles. But most amazing was how the humpback whales coordinated their actions. They seemed to follow some unspoken plan, acting with remarkable synchronization. Some protected the calf, creating a living shield around it, while others actively attacked the orcas. It resembled a well-organized military operation where each participant knew their exact role. The orcas, clearly unprepared for such powerful resistance, began to retreat. However, 2 particularly large humpback whales wouldn't let them simply leave. They began pursuit, methodically driving the predators further from the battle site. Their actions were so purposeful that it seemed they wanted to teach the orcas a lesson they wouldn't soon forget. When the battle ended and the ocean became calm again, scientists could assess the scale of what had happened. The calf was alive, though frightened. But the most amazing part began afterward. Instead of swimming away, one of the humpback whales, a large female, stayed with the calf. Her behavior was astonishing. She began caring for the baby as if it were her own calf. For the next several hours, the crew watched breathlessly as these unusual relationships developed. The humpback whale would gently nudge the calf with her fin, helping it stay afloat. When the baby tired, she would dive beneath it, allowing it to rest on her broad back. Occasionally, the whale would emit special sounds, soft, soothing, quite unlike typical humpback whale calls. And most remarkably, the calf, though belonging to a different species, seemed to understand these signals perfectly. She knew exactly where to swim, confidently leading her charge to calmer waters where blue whale groups usually gathered. Her actions were so conscious and purposeful that they forced scientists to completely reconsider their understanding of these amazing creatures' intelligence. By evening, their patience was rewarded with another amazing sight. A group of blue whales appeared in the distance, and the humpback whale, understanding her mission was ending, began guiding her ward toward its kind. The process of transferring the calf resembled a carefully planned operation. The humpback whale led the baby to its relatives and wouldn't leave until she saw that other whales had taken it under their protection. Researchers spent months analyzing the collected data and comparing it with other known cases. They concluded that only a deep sense of empathy could explain such behavior from the humpback whales. It turned out that whales, despite their gigantic size, can show the same kindness and care for others that we're used to seeing only in humans. In a world where technology and progress often distance us from nature, such stories serve as a bridge connecting humanity with the amazing world of ocean depths. They remind us that we share this planet with beings capable of remarkable kindness and selflessness, and perhaps therein lies the key to preserving our common home, Earth.